So excited you chose to listen in today, but before we get into my lyrics to Down by the Brook, a little business, why don't you mash that subscribe button and look at all my social media I have down here in the description and check it out. There's a lot more to Todd Anthony than just song talk, and this is coming right to you from the Blue Room. So let's talk about that first verse right now.
Jumping that fence to the pasture land, meet at night, the big old tree, and drinking beer, rolling down cornfield rows. Common white noise of a small winding brook. I sense it take me under when I take a look. I feel the tall grass push the back of my hand.
Well, this song's about my youth in upstate New York and how we are getting to know everything about life and getting to know everything about the world around us. And we'd go out at night as teenagers and just live the life of an average American teen. And this is about the place that we used to go. It was a tree by the brook in a pasture, and we used to just hang out there and wait for everybody to gather before we decided to do anything that particular evening. As mentioned in the last line of that verse, is one of the things that we used to do, a little crazy little thing about drinking beer and then running down the cornfield rows. This was just one of the things we did after we chugged a beer. We just took off running down a cornfield row in the complete darkness, not knowing what was ahead. Could have run into anything, a cow, a tractor. That was the exhilaration all behind it, just not knowing where you're going, as we did some crazy stuff in our youth. And this was just one of the examples, and there's more to come. So let's take a look and listen to the second verse.
Sliding down the slope to the clear below, taking side to step cause it's steep, don't you know? See the rocks tumble down and avalanche flow. The moon shines down and the lightning bugs blink. Say remember when's and time to fame, till the sun comes up, do it again.
Another thing that occurred almost all the time and every night is the remember when time of the night, where it's kind of in between doing things. We always talk about, remember when this happened? Oh, remember when that happened? And we'd bore each other with these stories because we used to tell them all the time. And we'd get annoyed with each other and say, hey, let's just do something, okay? Forget about the past. Let's do something new. All right, let's take a listen to the third verse.
Total to the left, turn back to the right. Each way an adventure in its own right. River running fast, just like we do. Climbing up the ladder to the treehouse above. Smoking cigarettes cause we're cool, don't you know? Playing air guitar to rate our love.
Well, in the third verse, I set the scene again with a tunnel on the left as the brook meanders underneath the highway and a dirt path to the right. And I went by there just a few years ago, and there's no more dirt paths. Seems like the kids have now stayed inside with their video games, and they're not exploring the area, not looking to the brook as a site for adventure or hiking or getting back to nature, which is kind of sad in itself. But anyway, well, further down that dirt path to the right was a large tree with a tree house in it, and we used to climb up that ladder. We thought we were so cool smoking cigarettes up there, even though we really didn't smoke that much, but we had the opportunity and the place, so we did it just to be rebel teenagers, I guess. Well, that concludes this edition of Song Talk. Before we leave, make sure you smash that subscribe button and check out my socials below. Thank you very much for watching. I love y'all. God bless, and God bless Texas. Have a great evening.